hidden. Let's go to... It does work. It's still... Oh, hold on, we're a bit bright. Let us turn this down. Or turn off all the compensation. There we go. That's a bit more bearable. Has my camera moved? Are we usually that far around? Good evening, Andrew. Good evening, Aidan. Welcome to your first ever editing live. Hi, Jen. How is everybody? How are we all? Right, audio must be working. I hope you're all well. Apologies for not being here last week. What was my excuse last week? What feeble excuse did I give last week? Right, I need to pop this chat out. Pop this over here. I can see you all. What's my excuse? Yeah. What was my excuse last week? Was I just really busy? Oh, because I Jewished on the Wednesday. That's what it was. I was trying to get ready for that. And I still barely got ready in time. Oh, how are you? Oh, okay. Hi, Peter. Hi, Simon. There we are. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all well. Well, big news, everybody. I have actually gone out and shot photos. But it was part of the tuition, so... But it's new photos. It's not something regurgitated from several years ago. Oh no, TikTok is way busier, Aiden. Like TikTok will get like, well, the last few days we've been getting like over 100, well, at times over 100 people. In here we get about 12. I have used a camera, Andrew. I have used a camera. Well, to be honest, nah, it was a disaster. Well, it wasn't a disaster, but yeah, I knew it was not my usual thing. Right, have I got light remover? No, I have got light remover. It's probably why everything's quite laggy. You are, Peter. You are. Evidence, please. Quality, not quantity. I don't know about the quality bit, mine, Simon. Yeah, Peter, you're the enthusiastic one, Peter. Right, so I did take. I've forgotten how to bloody stream. It's been that long since I did one of these. Tuition screen. There we go. That's the button. Right. So I have new look. I mean, it's obviously the same location that we always shoot, but that's where I do my tuition. So look, and if you look at the date, 9th of the 4th, 2025, recent, it is new images. It is new images. No longer are we stuck in the house. Well, we are, but you know. So I'm thinking, do I want to edit something from last Wednesday? Or do I want to do it from the Wednesday before when the sun was actually out? But the subject matter was different. Anyone can edit except data. So, Peter, has it stopped snowing yet? Thank you for the weather updates, by the way. Did enjoy seeing you lose your mind over the weather. Did I really only like one picture of that? Jesus. Oh, it's on development journal. That's why I can't scroll. Right, so we had how many of these to fit together? See, that one definitely works. We have grass now. I know, I know. Right, okay. The one thing about shooting when you're tutoring is you don't really stick to it. Maybe that one. If these lot stay together. 24 mil. Well, that's 24 mil as well. Okay. Just looking at potential here. Right, okay, that one. I did do one the other way. Great. And that one. Okay. We'll probably edit on these. Chris, hi. Welcome. Welcome in. Yeah. Aidan, have you seen the forecast for the next 2 weeks at least? The end of the month, and it still doesn't get above. It's not going to get above about 12 up here anyway. Good evening, Paul. Chris, where are you? Who are you and where have you come from? No, welcome. Welcome in, Chris. Welcome in. Welcome to the madhouse. Yes, I would say the opposite would be southwest, Aidan, being on a technical term. But I have ventured to the southeast once. Okay, let's go with these four. Oh, you're in France, Chris. Well, welcome in. I was going to say my other stream is very, very international based, so that's awesome. Well, to be honest, this stream is very, 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 very international as well. And at least those in America, at least they'll not be banning YouTube. They might be banning TikTok, but they won't be banning YouTube yet, anyway. Might ban every other right you have, but hey ho. Okay, so we're gonna have a bit play with these. Did I mark any of these? No. I think we'll just stick with these light ones. So, is it, Chris? Prepare to have your mind blown, Chris. Norfolk. Not even Norfolk, Virginia either, Andrew. Just plain ordinary Norfolk. Is Lyon on the south coast of France? I don't know my French geography. Obviously, I know where roughly where Paris is, and Normandy. But when you start mentioning towns elsewhere in France, Marseille's on the south coast, isn't it? Other than that, I get a bit confused about where everything is. Right, okay, let's start editing these. This one is probably the best image, so middle of France, is it? There you go. Told you I had zero clue where anything is. Yeah, I know. Right near Switzerland. Okay. Cool, cool. hold on. Just need to check this message. Do. Shit. Hold on a minute. Give me a second. I need to reply to this. Where's the bloody face that I'm looking for? Okay, sorry about that. Oh, it's raining there as well. I was gonna say, a friend in the Netherlands said it was thundering there, so welcome to our world. I think it must be Europe wide at the minute. But yeah, I was gonna say, but it was update. So it was in the mid-20s in the Netherlands earlier. It's back down though now. Right, okay, let's edit this. So we want to clean this up, obviously. Actually, it's reasonably clean because it's very, very bright. Yeah, it's. I mean, I looked at hours for like as far as the BBC days go. I think it goes all the way up to like the 29th, and it was going to be no higher than 13. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, so we've done that. Detail, let's flatten out the ISO noise. And then the basic tab. Oh, it's a spam call, it's alright. Go away. Getting so many spam calls at the minute. Is anybody else getting loads and loads of spam calls? I'm sure it's just because I filled something in on the government, for the government, and that was it. Sold my data. So how's everybody been this week? Obviously I haven't spoken to you for the last 2 weeks really, so I hope you're all well. And the other thing being is that our monthly chat will be next Friday. Because we've got the end of the month is the middle of the following week. So if you are free, it is time for a chat yet again. Because obviously the last one was delayed. So this one's coming around very, very quickly. So make a note in your diaries, those of you that are members of the Patreon and stuff. It did, Jen. It's basically it's going to be like 3 weeks since the last one because I couldn't get my shit together for the last one. Oh no, it was because everybody was going to be away, wasn't it? Okay, so we've got a little bit more warming the image up a bit. Obviously, we have all this horrible green rather. Then we need to draw. Oh yes, that'd be quite nice. Get rid of a lot of that green. We do not like green. Jen, have you got the full membership thing, the sparkly gold at Fox now? Is that the maximum it goes to now? I know, Andrew, you've been You've been missing. Because like the one before, there was only me and Andrew Atkinson there, and I was ill that day as well, so I ended it quickly. But yes, the last one you weren't here. Check. Okay, let's go back to this one. Pull down a little bit more on the skies. It's going to be a very light image again. I know that. And that's about it. That's what we're going to do with it. So we will transfer these settings onto these other ones that we have selected. Click synchronize, and that will make all these ones have the same settings. And then we'll open these in Photoshop. And wait forever. So while we're doing that, might as well just switch back. Save a bit of time. What do you mean, Andrew? You always hang it in the room behind you. On Wednesday, yeah. I mean, it was raining here today, so. Come on, are we ready? Yes, we're ready. Okay, we are done. Done on the duvet. Ah, okay. Have you got plenty in over Easter then, Andrew? Are you all fully booked out? Because there's loads. That feels like there's loads of people around here at the minute. I was talking to a guy who runs a food van down at Craster, right on the coast, and he said, "What day was it? Saturday." It said it felt like it was the opening after COVID. Nothing in May. See, that's the interesting bit. Is the way the world is at the minute. What's it going to be like? Okay, I think we might be looking at darken or multiply for this blend. Maybe darken for a change. Yeah, it does. Yeah, because we've got. I mean, there's 2 bank holidays in May, isn't there? Hi, Serge. How are you? Andrew has his own YouTube channel. I think. Do you do lives for your members, Andrew? I'm good, Serge. I'm good. Oh god, that is a nightmare. Are the kids only off for like a week in May, aren't they? Let's bloody hope so. Sick of them already. You better like yourself. But yes, Aidan, if you're interested in photography, do check out Andrew's channel. Because he actually makes videos. Whereas I used to. Fallen out of the habit. You make photo, you do as well. Much better ones than me. Okay, I think we're going to go with... What are we going to go with that? Take that one away. I'm going to take that one away. See what this one works like. Okay, I'm just going to crop in from these sides. I don't think these are the best sets of data I've ever shot. But we'll have a go at it. I might actually reduce the strength of that. Like so. Like a proper camera. You know what it is, Aiden? I was talking to like my best buddy today, and he is a camera. I was going to say he's a camera nut. He's a very keen hobbyist photographer, but mainly for photographing his kids and things like that. You know, he's got pretty good at it, but he's so obsessive on gear. And he's like showing us these pictures that he's taken with his Sony, whatever it was, and this lens and that lens. And then he's showing us stuff with each shot with his 20-year-old Canon 5D Mark 1 or whatever it is. Can't see the difference. I was like, you don't need to be changing gear all the time. So, if you want a proper camera in, go second hand. Learn on a battered old DSLR. Yeah, but you know what it is, Andrew? When I'm live, I consciously don't do that. But if I'm recording, I can't speak. I am just like silence. Oh, Mark III's a beast. The Mark III was a great camera. Well, I'm saying even just the 5D Mark 1 is great. Because that was a hell of a camera. I take that away from there. Okay. Quite like that contrast there. Right, okay. Do I ease that back in? I'm just bring this in and just make this weak as well. Just enough in there. Yeah. Yeah. I need to crop it down again though. That's the only thing. How's your lens going, Serge? Right, adjustment layer, let's go curves. Let's pull down some of that brightness. Right, we'll just have to go with this. We'll make a balls of it by the end, I'm sure. You see, by starting on a phone, Aiden, you've had it easy. It's been on easy mode. You got to learn from scratch again. Okay, so do that as well. You know what? If I soften that, I soften this down. And I mask this area out. Let's mask that out. Ah, yes, eraser. It's like I was saying to the Kevin that was had tuition this week is at this point I try to get an image that I actually like and I would quite happily walk away from. It's all about cobbling it together. Okay. I'm just piecing bits together, Aiden, before the magic happens. Yeah. Yeah, composition's a good place to start. If you can nail composition, everything else follows. Right, okay, so we've got to that stage. It's all right. Let's have a look at it. Run it through Analog Effects Pro, see what happens. No, I don't want to update. Peter, why did you retract that? No, exactly. It is pretty tricky. That's why we use the crop tool afterwards, Andrew. That's why I use the crop tool anyway. I have a feeling that all the shapes in this are going to be too strong. For this. House. Yeah, these are going to be these are going to be terrible. This image is going to be so bad. Things go red. You know what it is, Peter? I don't think things are going to be good in this one. I think we might be struggling with this one, guys. Well, yeah. But I find it refines it quite nicely. don't know why I keep on doing this to myself, because I always think I'm going to get another good image out of this particular location, and I never do. We can do a quick edit on another one, because I know this one's not going to work. Yes, I do, Chris. But only in the Analog Effects Pro part of the NIK Collection. Oh, this might work. Might work better anyway. Yeah, it only the NIK the Analog Effects Pro module of it. It doesn't work with any of the others. That sort of works. I don't know. Does it? Let's go with that. And then if we turn this off, let's get rid of the green. Just playing around with some curves to see what happens. Where's the space around it? Well, that's the issue, Andrew. That's the problem with photographing this particular angle of the castle. It is a struggle. However, we make do and we try to get on with it. I quite like that red stripe through. Quite like that. So, how else am I gonna rescue this? Let's play with some sliders. See what they do. You'd like to see more splodges. There's no, because it was such the type of day it was, Peter. There was nothing in the sky. Oh, and also you've got to remember that I am very, very out of practice. So we started with that. We got that. Yeah, I do quite like that red streak through the middle of it. We could push it further. Go really abstract and just leave it like that. And bring this further this way. Does that give me extra sky? Think about I will actually. Well, it does give a bit of sky there now. Have I cleaned my sensor? No. I think I just shot it at like F because it was so dull last Wednesday. I think I shot everything at like F4. So that's probably why it's clean. Yeah, splodging skills do require more. Well, I'm very very out of practice, as you all know, because this is the first. These are the first images since January, so you know what it's been like. It could be like that, and then it's kind of feels like nighttime. Or a dusky kind of time. I think so. I think I might bring it back in and rerun it, see what that does. Right, I'm going to apply that. We can always dick around once we get back into Photoshop. Knew there wasn't a Z in the month. I know. I know. So if we get this and try this. Oh, turn it red a bit, Peter. Not that red, Andy. Turn it a bit red. Maybe it's about there. You're enjoying yourself there, Aiden. Magical. We're getting closer. Maybe we don't need to do that second edit to try to salvage everything. Maybe this will do. Yeah, if we go quite dark, actually, we can do that. Actually, must admit the Kevin, the guy that I did shoot, have for the day on Wednesday. Well, as I worked through the example image, I did just kind of blow his mind with what was possible, which is always fun. Such a nice guy. Looks like a fire at the forefront. Yeah. Yeah, it did need that. Okay, let's stick this back into analog effects. See where we get to. September. Gotta be done. Right, okay, so I've opened the wrong thing. Crap. Who let me open the wrong panel? Come on, bring the other panel back. Thank you very much. It's Analog Effects Pro. Thank you very much. Options. Ooh. A lighter option. Away from all the darkness. Okay, so that light one looked alright. It's an option. I might be proved wrong though. But it does look alright. It's almost like a pink sky. Bring the brightness down. Yeah, it happens under, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go with that. There's always an option. Always an option. So strength-wise, we can go. Yeah, we can take it to that. Reasonably nice. Yeah. Let's leave the spinny thing on. Okay, right. Okay, let's apply that one. We'll come back and do a dark one as well. Just to fill in the last 10 minutes. Okay, once that one done, so we'll take this one back here and go back to Analog Effects Pro, or whatever it's called. It's a very red one, this one, isn't it? Very red. Look at that red. Peter, a splodge. There be a splodge on the screen. We can use splodges. As a story element. Sometimes. Quite like that little corner out of there. Balance-wise. About there. You've all gone quiet. Andrew, I'm guessing you mean cooking as in the traditional sense, not in the modern youth speak sense. Oh, it's our birthday tomorrow. I wish her happy birthday, Serge. Are you taking her out, Serge? Oh, the youngster. What I've learned from my time on TikTok is the youngsters use the term cooking as in creating something amazing, as in you're busy doing something, and that's the impression I get is what it means anyway. They may be just taking the piss out of this old dude here, so I don't know. Loving a bit of red. A little bit of yellow in behind there. That'll be nice. But yeah, we'll leave that splodge in there. We might actually do something in Viveza with that. Tune that down there, and then okay, that'll do. I think that. I mean, I'm not going to refine this too much. But I will go to Viveza. See if I can do anything with this splodge. I remember how to do the spot thing. No. There. Structure. No, I don't like that. Like that. I like it more like that. It's alright, Aiden. You youngins have no stamina anymore. Alright, it's not my best use of it. Mm-hmm. Like that. Right, okay, apply that. Yeah. How big's this file? Oh, it's quite small actually. Right, file, save. Thank you, Aiden. Just wait for it to save. So we'll save the various versions. Yeah, and then we'll do this version. Flatten this layer. File. Save as 3. Okay, and we head back to Lightroom, and they should all be waiting for us. They should be. Yep. That one, and that one. Right, so let's give them all 3 set rating as 3 stars. Wonderful. Right, okay, so we can now crop these. So I'm going to make a virtual copy. And this one might fit 16 by 9. Do I want to just trim out the bottom corner there? Yeah, it's about there. Bad. I could actually just bring in a bit of a grad filter from the top. 5 to 10 minutes in. Drop this a bit. A little bit of pop there. Like that. Something like that. Probably all right. And there we are. Okay, so that's one. Let's make another virtual copy. We'll try to get a square crop out of this one. Glad you enjoyed it, Ian. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm guessing you'll be around tomorrow for normal stream. We'll go for a square crop of this. I think it's going to work quite nicely. I think it is. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'll wait for better. Okay, that's those 2 done, and that was all them. This one is pretty much, I mean, it's really just a straight 16 by 9 crop. Compete with that, You don't, Aiden, you do know she uses all the other tools than just her fingers. I don't really like that this one as much now. So we'll just leave that one as is. Move quickly onto this one. Let's create a virtual copy of this one so we can just get started on it. I think a 5 by 4 is going to fit quite nice with that splodge in the corner. Like so. Let's make another virtual copy. 16 by 9. Don't hate the player, Aiden, hate the game. Isn't that the quote? Right, let's make 16 by 9 doesn't actually work that well. Let's make a square crop. Just about works. Just about. So there you go. There is today's images. Various crops of those ones. That one. Yeah. I think maybe it's the square one of that one's best. Hi, Aurora. Yeah, so I think we've done that. I think this particular square crop or this 5x4 potentially. We'll see. We'll see. I think it's between those two for the best of the night. So, everybody, I think that will do for tonight. Thank you very much for being here. I don't know if you read the title, but tonight was episode 297, which means we only have 3 episodes left, 3 more streams to go until we get to 300. Do you think I've done, well, I've done more than 300 because there was like COVID times when I did other live streams instead, when I was editing your pictures instead of my pictures. So that was, so we haven't officially done more than 300 already, but we are close to it. Shortchanged, yes, Andrew. So it's always a quicker finish on a Tuesday these days. I'm getting old. I can't stay up as late. And the other thing being that I already streamed for 2 hours this afternoon. So yes, I'm faster at editing nowadays as well. And also I'm talked out because I've been talking all day. There is that. So, yeah, still a lot of yapping to do, Andrew. Still a lot of yapping to do. Playing games is hard work. I did. I went 30 minutes longer last night. I did. And I streamed in the afternoon. I think I did 2 hours 10 in the afternoon. Much streaming was done. And there's 2 streams to do tomorrow as well. And 2 on Thursday. It's the first, Andrew, it's the first time anybody's ever said I have stamina. Because I don't. I know that. So there you go. Right then, guys. Also, Andrew, if it's a shorter stream, it means people are more likely to watch. You've always, like, all of these old streams where I used to do an hour and a half to sometimes even nearly 2 hours, people would look to see how long it was and just go, nah. So if they see that it's like about an hour, it's not bad. So there you go. Right. Anyways, thank you so much for being here, everybody. Oh, by the way, I might actually, I can do the membership gifting. Send 5 gifts now. See who gets some. I forgot about that. Alien got one. Simon got another one. Craig got another one. Tom got one. And Christian got one. Yay. Awesome. So Craig's sometimes lurking. But Simon, you've had quite a few now. I wish it would I wish it would let me know when I hover over your thing to let me know how many memberships you've gotten. That's what happens when you turn up every week. You get one. Oh well, we can do the next 5 next week. You had it turned off, rip. Yeah. I mean, Simon, every month you get one. Andrew, I'm surprised you didn't get one this month, because you usually get one every month. It's a bit of fun anyway. It's a bit of fun. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. As always, I'm pretty determined to march through the next 3 weeks so we get to 300 episodes on time. You are special. You are indeed, Andrew. So hopefully there won't be any more random days off in the next few weeks, and then we can march through to episode 300 and then reassess there. So thank you very much for being here, Aurora. But thank you all, everybody, for hanging out with us. It's been lovely as always. Aidan, I hope you enjoyed your experience here today. I will do. Right, everybody, we will catch you all soon. We will see you next week. If I can find the stop button. I'm not used to streaming on YouTube anymore. Good night, everybody. Till the next one, keep it hard and see yous.